coasters.
Can you find 2 green sea turtles?
2 green sea turtles?
I found them. 11 yellowtail snappers. Can you find those?
You're supposed to count them, baby.
Oh, I can't count them. This is the calm before the storm in Civilization. Just like old times, huh?
Yeah.
Except for I did it wrong, huh? Sorry, I didn't really. I remember. I know how to do this. 3rd load. Okay, last load. Final everything. We are set up and gonna make sure, I guess Bobby's all good to go.
Hang those up where their blue lion and the other wolf. Yeah, I love those pieces. And the size is like perfect.
Oh, look.
I don't want to go. No.
Okay, just finished setting Robertnriedel up at Market. And I am going to go to a coffee shop right across the street and do some work on the book. And come give him a break in about a couple hours. A little late, but cheers. About 2 hours, and I'm gonna go check on Robert, make sure he doesn't need anything.
Hey, you caught me on my phone.
Okay, what do you have to say, Mr. Robertnriedel?
What do I have to say?
Yeah.
Well, I'm Robertnriedel. I'm a published fantasy artist and comic book illustrator. I'm also a traditional fine artist, which means I hand paint everything that you see in here. There's no digital paintings in here. They're all done by hand. This large piece over here is called the Sisters of the Dragon. That is hand painted, one of a kind. Hi, how are you? My published work on it. This is Hugo Knox comic book series. I'm autographing most of it. These over here are all a collection of prints on canvas. Isn't that a great piece? That's you, huh? You're Sheila, aren't you?
Me, she don't know who she is. She would love her if she did, but the new she
The Bluegrass Festival that is happening in downtown Chattanooga right now. That is awesome. Well, it is 4:45 and I am headed back to the market. We're going to clean up. I'm very excited because I just finished editing all the way up to June 22nd, which embarrassingly is a journal entry about having a meltdown in South Lake Tahoe over a pair of shoes. That is day 81. That was a pretty intense day, but I had talked about in my journals the day before feeling like we needed vitamins and just generally feeling run down and sore and struggling, and we had hit the 1,000-mile marker, and I think that all came crashing down in Tahoe. And at the time I was just like having a meltdown, and I was like, I can't stop crying, and I was so embarrassed. But now that I can look back on it, I can really see that at the 1,000 miles, I really hit a low part on the trail, and really interesting seeing the shift that we had kind of around that 1,000-mile marker. Anywho, I'm gonna go help my husband a breakdown. Okay, the end of the night. Looks a lot like the beginning of the day.
Load up.